Hey guys, Matt and Haven Malroad here. So I figured to show how you would restore a U-boat type locomotive from Athearn Bluebox era. It's in the 70s at least. Um, this is one that I acquired from my uncle, amongst with all the stuff in there, locomotives. Um, anyway, so this is the one I featured in that video when I got a whole bunch of stuff from him. And somebody cut the coupler pieces off here and here, mounting brackets. What I had to do, and mind you, these motor mounts are as hard as a rock. So they're not soft at all. And these are plastic nippers. I got them from I forgot, Hobby Lobby or something. Anyways, so I'm going to take this locomotive apart. I have my trusty um, screwdriver set from Harbor Freight. And gotta take the whole body off here. Now, one thing I would say is you gotta be careful because it's, obviously it's plastic, but it can be brittle. And I've already taken this apart a couple times, so I know what to expect. So I just very carefully wedge flathead screwdriver underneath and pull up very carefully. As you can see, somebody hardwired this, so it's got the well, this one's not even it's not even connected. It's not even soldered. So you get the hard wire here, going to here, and up to the top of the motor. Now, if I try to move the motor, you can hear the motor mounts are cracking because they're gonna break. And I have new ones. I got on eBay a little bit ago. I think they're in here. Yes, they are. Right here. Brand new in a package. Motor mounting pad. You get 12 of them per pack. Also, the coupler part being missing. This is the covers. I also got a brand new frame. New old stock. And how I know it fits this, of course I looked on eBay, but they showed the model number here, 34014. It corresponds with the same model number. This one's never been used, so it's just gonna be the same swap. So let me see if I can get this broken free here without breaking anything. I think the best thing I can do is try to remove the truck cover here. What you do is you lift up on the clips. You gotta be careful because you don't want to break anything. There we go for the worm gear. And then the whole assembly should drop down. But because it's hardwired, I'm just gonna snip it because I do have a soldering iron. I can just resolder it. So here goes nothing. I was gonna get the soldering iron and heat it up or whatever, but in a pinch, this is what I'm gonna do. There you go. It's cut off. Lower the camera down. So here goes the truck assembly. It's out. Now there is fresh oil in here. I put that in there. There was nothing in this, so I'm not going to worry about, re-greasing it and all that jazz. I mean, I have regular grease that I use, so I may, actually no, I'm going to put a little dab, just a tad. I think I only put just oil in it, So I'm going to use like a pea-sized and get in there, move it around. There you go. That's one truck assembly done. The other side is going to be another problem, because you got to get this whole light bulb assembly out, and you got to be careful because this can be sharp. So you might want to use a pair of pliers, or I'm using, there you go, got it out. But the problem is this is already riveted on there, so I got to try to get in here and cut if I can, or remove it. There we go. So got that off. That's the light bulb assembly. That's gone. Now, get this other one. Same thing. Lift up the clip for the worm gear. And not trying to be perfect and show it how to, but of course I drop stuff like a boss. So there's that one. Lift it up out of the assembly, and down she goes. And we're going to do the same thing with this one. Since I did put oil on it, it's a wee bit of grease on there, and work it through. There you go. And maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Can't hurt. A little bit. Not like, I'm not like sitting there, doing what most manufacturers, and Bachman does it sometimes. Just oil the bejesus out of it. So, now, technically it doesn't matter what truck side it goes on when you reassemble. Because basically what you're doing is you're slipping this underneath, and that little pin rests in there. There you go. That's one truck there. You lift it up here. That's the second truck there. That's pretty much set, technically. It's not perfect, it's not done, but it's set. Now, tricky part. Try to get this motor out of here. Now, it may require some force, but I broke it. The mounts. Not the motor, I broke the mounts. As you can see, they're brittle plastic, falling apart. Now, I could technically reuse this frame for something else. Athearn could make, Athearn has. But how the heck are you going to get the couplers? Because somebody, buzzed them off with a, looks like a rotary tool. So, now reassembly. Of course, get all the crap out of there. Now, we got the motor mounts. Brand new motor mounts. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me, that. Where's the motor? It's right here. Now, see this metal strip? This has to contact with the motor. Now, last I recall, when I took it apart, the commutator was facing the light bulb. But I don't really recall it. So, what I can do... No, it was. It was. Because that's the one I snipped off. This one wasn't even soldered down. So now we're going to take the motor mount. Since these are pliable, this is how they're supposed to look. Very pliable. Rubber. Synthetic. Whatever they are. You slide it onto that. Now, Athearn later on, the newer style, ready to run stuff, They don't have these mounts. They put the screws right here, right through the holes for here into here. But you have specific mounts that go to this. The screws go through these pegs and then into the motor frame. I got this one here, and then just a simple ballet of lining up and push. Again, first time doing this. That's one side. The other side's kind of tricky. He's going to line it up just right and give it a good shove. There you go. Brand new motor mounts. Now, since we got that done, we're going to put truck assembly up and in, like so. Hook to the pin. That's done. Is it on the pin? No. There we go. Take the worm gear, drive shaft. These are unique because they're keyed. As you can see, little nub on the top. That's just the little nub inside the motor universal. These are unique for these type of 70s era, because the later ones do not use that. They use looks like a hex. It's called a hex head. And that's it. Maybe put a little bit of oil on here. That's done. Clip it in place. And assembly of this side's the same. Slip it up in. Guide it to the pin. Take the universal. We can get that stupid thing in there. This is why they went for the hex thing, because it's easier, I think. Put the worm gear in. It's a little spot. The bearings are not trying to cooperate here. They're having difficulty here. Let me get that in there. And get this one in here. There, done. And clip that in place. Now we have locomotive pretty much back together, except for the wire. Now, you want to take good old headlight assembly, slide it down into the slot, making sure that little nub there connects here. I'll push down. And of course, this end is going to push against your truck hook there. Push down, and it locks into place. That's it. It's on. It ain't going to move unless you really want it to. And then, like I said, it's not 100% done yet, because obviously I got to reheat the solder for each side. And then here's your truck coupler covers. Little simple plastic. As I drop one. Hey, hold on a sec. Now, get your KDs. You can set on this one here, like so. Match it with the pin. This can be a pain sometimes. You just slip it over, and that's not locked in place. See how that's flopping around? Because this little raised area goes inside. So it's as simple as flip it around like so. Up and in, and she's clipped into place. Of course, I got the I got the coupler upside down. Wow. All right, there we go. Done. That's one side. And might as well do the other side because what the hell, you know. Might as well. And yeah, that's how you assemble. Well, disassemble and reassemble your Athearn Bluebox type U-boat, or pretty much any diesel locomotive is pretty much similar with these clips. Like I said, these can be a pain. And then, of course, I'm going to get the solder and heat it up and get it ready. And you just take this, slide the whole assembly up and in. Now this is brand new, so it's a little different. Not by much, but a little bit. And there you go. That is, providing that the lid stays down. There you go. That's how you do it. New motor mounts, nice and soft now, and ready for the rails as soon as I get that solder flowed. Anyways, appreciate the watch if you do watch it, and take care, everyone, and have a good day or night. But yeah, been doing pretty well, getting things done, built some kit cars and having fun with that, and been wanting to get that project done. But again, why would you want to snip these off? I'll never know. They're not bad to get the little clips. They can be a pain. Sometimes they fall off. Proto 2000 has the same issue. The clips. But these motor mounts are horribly brittle and shot. So, anyways, take care. See you later. Since I got the solder redone here, and got that done, cleaned the commutator, I cleaned the wheels as best I can with a fiberglass pencil, and as you can see, the motor mount, nice and pliable like it's supposed to be. Put the locomotive shell on. Pop it down. Pop this side down. Let's see what she looks like when she runs. Put it up on the little test track. And get the wheels all set. There we go. That one there. Since I resoldered that wire, it's not the best pliable wire that they used. So, it's alright. It'll work. Once it gets wore in a little bit. Let's try reverse. Oh, that's forwards. Try reverse. Try forwards. Backwards. Forward. Backward. Obviously that noise is from the wheels itself. But they are clean. Maybe need some light oil on the axles. Again. Light drops. Try to wipe it clean. Try it again. It's probably because this thing hasn't run in so long, it's gonna make a little noise. Oh yeah. Otherwise, I think it's fine.